Hello and welcome, my companion collecting leaves. So, we are in the final stages of Ash's Pokemon journey, and I still can't believe that they finally get rid of him. It's not that I disliked him, but yeah, it's about time. So, let's start off his final journey here. Episode 137, The Winds of Beginnings. The Boundless Road. I honestly love this little interaction between Ash and Pikachu in the beginning. It's yeah, it's friendship. Oh, come on! Everything in this picture is just wrong! They can't learn by it. Kakuna evolves right in his hands after he rescued it. So the Beedrill, well, surprisingly, it doesn't attack him. And I really like that. I mean, he just rescued it, so why would it? Yeah, they are vicious and aggressive, but they're not feral beasts, after all. Something about the look on Meowth's face here makes me very uncomfortable. Especially as it stares down on a little boy. And yeah, of course, it's Team Rocket. And they get really annoying in these episodes. I probably mostly skip their stuff if possible. Oh! He took his Noivern with him! Cool! And Donphan! I don't care as much about that. But yeah, this is exactly why I skip it. It's like, they appear, they get Pikachu, they lose Pikachu, they blast off again. And nothing happened. It's completely cuttable. You don't need this. Sure, it showcased some of the Pokemon Ash has with him, which is a collection of older Pokemon, which is cool, but other than that, totally pointless and just stretching out the episode for no reason. So, yeah, let them blast. Very, very off. Well, I guess them blasting against Latias here so it gets hurt is kind of important. Then again, it's a Latias. It shouldn't be hurt that much by Team Rocket alone, so something had to be wrong in the first place. And where's Latios? They always come in a pair, right? They are never seen alone. Well, except the games where they are version exclusives, but you know what I mean. That's weird. Ash using an item that's not a Pokeball? Did this happen before? Not that I could remember. I mean, maybe, but... Huh. I mean, it just makes sense in the end, right? And, yeah, well, he takes care of that Latias. That's basically the episode in a nutshell. There has to be more that happens here, right? Well, I guess after waking up, Latias is very angry at them for caring for it and helping it to heal. You little... Oh. Team Rocket appears again and captures it. I wonder what might happen next. Oh, Pikachu shoots lightning at it, and they break free. I would never have guessed that. Well, guess it sees them as friends now, but it still flies away. So, yeah. He didn't even catch it. That would have been something. And thus, without anything really happening, he just continues his journey, so... Well... I do like that they used this original ending, though. This episode was kinda just boring. It was the Team Rocket typical plot 2 times in a row. And nothing really happened in between that. Yeah, he met a legendary, but it was just it could have been a Pidgeot for all we care. Nothing really came out of it. So, nah. Episode 138. Ash vs. Misty. A Seaside Showdown. while trying to capture a Clauncher who fell in love with Ash's Corphish, they met Misty. Oh, and it's about water types. I guess I know where this is going, but I'm not against it depending on how they do it. And with a nice little yeet into the water, it escapes. Oops. Look how happy Psyduck is to finally meet its old friends again. And Pikachu jumps right over it, ignoring it completely, and I love this. And her comforting it, it's just so cute. Look at it. It's still kind of dumb, but actually very cute. That's how it holds the Rowlet. Adds to that cuteness. This scene is just top. Yeah, about this, you saw it on TV, which, okay, but like, you know, as soon as you have known that he dissed this, at least for the finale, it would have been cool if all his former companions were gathering at the stadium watching that match, right? Okay, at least it's not again the thing about it being a water Pokemon, so he is not allowed to catch it because she is the water type expert here. No, it's because she caught it before and feels a connection, and that just makes way more sense. And yeah, okay. Battling it out, whoever gets this due to that, yeah, I can stand behind that. Also, it did splash right into her face. Not like that. Also, I love how she's bummed out by him using this lure instead of the Misty one she gave him in a very early episode a lot of years ago. This anime has been going on for such a long time, as the whole franchise, so it kind of makes sense. Also, good burn there, Ash. Gladly, she's a water type expert, so she can cool that down quickly. Well, Misty catches that Clauncher, or rather the other way around. It drags her into the water, so yeah, well. I mean, sure, Ash did not catch it so far, but he at least got it out of the water. That's a bit more than Misty did. It did land him into the water as well, though. So, guess neither really won. That face, though. Who is the villain of the show again? I mean, Ash even mentions that in the upcoming battle for Clauncher, he should use an electric type against Misty's water types, but he won't. He instead uses Corphish, which, yeah, I can get behind that. It's the whole thing about Clauncher and Corphish, so it should battle for the other one, and it makes sense. Also, while not as an advantage, he still has a resistance, though that goes for Misty as well. And Misty actually wins this. I mean, she has a fully evolved 3-stage Pokemon against this base stage Pokemon that could still evolve. Also, she probably trained it a lot more than Ash did his Corphish, so yeah, it just makes sense. Good for her, though. Then yeah, she actually captures that Clauncher. And honestly, I don't think Ash will capture anything except maybe that Latias, which appears here and there again. So, yeah, it just makes sense because, like, it's his final part. If he catches a new Pokemon, we wouldn't get to know it anyway. So, yeah, I think we'll just see him use his old Pokemon, which is perfectly fine, to be honest. And, in the end, Misty starts traveling with him again. Okay, nice surprise. Seems like he will collect all his old companions. Which, oh boy, the Ash Army marches on, I guess. Yeah, this episode was very entertaining. I really enjoyed it. Nothing big happened, but at least it was more than Team Rocket did stuff, like the last episode. So, yeah, fun little episode for the finale, which, works. Episode 139. Brock, Syllan, and the Forest Witch. Okay, short version of this. They meet Brock at a cafe where he helps out for Girl. Girl has a fiancé who comes back, so Brock do what Brock do. But they also meet the better Brock companion, basically, which is Scylla. And I know a lot of people will hate me for this, because a lot of people like Brock for some reason and hate on Scylla, even though Scylla is perfectly fine. To cheer up Brock, Scylla thinks that they should go to a nearby flower field. There's no way this can go wrong, right? Just a quick reminder, he is supposed to be 14 years old. And a certain Pokémon lures him into with illusions. So let's just travel on, why not? Let's leave him there, he can be happy like this. Well, Hatterines do love a negative aura, so it lured Brock in, because he's heartbroken. I have a quick thing to say here though, to Hatterene herself. Check out Twitter. You might find what you want there. Well, on their search for Brock, they meet this Hatenna, which probably is going to help them. And it does so in a very adorable way, like becoming an actual hat for Ash here. Which also reminds me, this is Ash's old hat. Didn't he get like a new one, that's basically the original one, in Distant Blue Sky? So is this before Distant Blue Sky then? True. If she dislikes bug types but loves water types, what about water bug types? That's an interesting question. And we don't really get an answer for that, just that's a tough one. Huh. Really good question though. Also, what about Drapion? Like, when it evolves, it loses the bug type, but it's basically still a bug. So, what is it about that? And if you have a bug type terrestrializing into a water type, would you be okay with that then? She just doesn't make any sense. And as Ash is hungry, Hatterene makes him see illusions of his mom to distract him from Brock, which actually makes a lot of sense to do that. Also, Misty gets a bunch of water Pokemon. Mainly starters though. Weird, but oh well. And Scylla gets bentos. Yeah, he likes bentos. I have a little problem with this scene, because the water types turn into bug types. Fair, she doesn't like them. However, first off the Drapion question again. Also, she was okay with Caterpie after Ash caught that, because it turned out to be cute and friendly, and especially as a Butterfree she liked it, because yeah, all people who let's heat up the bugs, who hate bugs kinda still like butterflies, which, why? What's the difference there? Weirdos? But after all this, I skipped a lot here because it's funny, but the same over and over again. They finally find Hatterene as well as Brock. So, how to free him though? Well, this is Pokemon after all, so they enter battle, and Hatenna gets hurt in that. I think Hatenna and Hatterene are somehow connected. And after seeing that they treat that Hatenna, they seem to be fine with them. Okay. And the Ash army doesn't become as big because Brock goes with him. Scylla doesn't, sadly. So, I guess it's just his original companions. Oh well, I don't like them that much, but here we go. Back to the beginning, I guess. Okay, I see what you're doing there, and it's fine. The episode itself, it was, again, enjoyable. Nothing big happened, but what kinda happening should happen at this point, right? We had the great finale already. This is basically just an epilogue, so yeah, I enjoyed it. So, what are your thoughts on these episodes? Tell me in the comments below. Also, throw out your lure into the sea and fish up a like and subscribe button, as well as the little bell, to keep updated whenever I upload a new video. Also, check out the links down in the description below to my Twitter, Instagram and Discord, where I post stuff, keep you updated, all the good things, as well as to my merch store, where I can get stuff like this comfy hoodie back there, and to my Twitch, where I livestream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Fridays is Pokémon time right now, by the way. So I hope to see you over there as well, and until next time, bye-bye!